Today is 15th of January 2025, and today was CPI. So going into CPI, I think we were likely to be bullish, especially this week, because as you can see here, we have NQ on the left and ES on the right. We have an SMT here. If we mark it out there, and we didn't actually take that low, but we have an SMT here, which is looking likely bullish, as we didn't seem to take this low on NQ despite coming pretty close. So going into CPI, as you can see, previous day we'd tagged into this fair value gap and then pushed down. So according to CRT, we'd be looking at our draw being there. And if we compare to ES actually closed in the fair value gap, so that made it look slightly bullish. But we had news. Where is it? Here we had NFP on the Friday, and so we were always looking to try and take this news high. And as you can see on ES, we also take it. So going into CPI, we were looking at trying to hit this 4-hour bearish fair value gap here. Although the weekly outlook is still probably going to be, or the monthly outlook is probably bearish, we were looking at trying to tag into this fair value gap. And we tagged it on ES, forming an SMT, and hence it's being respected, at least in the 4-hour chart. I don't know how that's going to react overnight in Asian session. But as you can see, we have clear SMT here, so that would suggest we will likely be bearish tomorrow, assuming that isn't violated overnight. But going into SMT, on NQ we had a data wick. Where is it? We have a data wick on MNQ, however this does not exist on NQ. So looking into trading today, we were looking at having a trade where we wait for discount into NQ and then we're looking for longs after discount. However, we never really got it. We had a V shape here, which is what I took, I believe. Let's have a look. Yes, so we have the V shape here. It's very clear and obvious. Two fair value gaps there, inverted there. And we'll always be looking bearish towards the 4-hour fair value gap, and obviously we had a take profit here at our data kind of high, our NFP day high. However, we didn't end up taking the 4-hour fair value gap on NQ. However, I did take profits once I saw that ES had taken the 4-hour fair value gap. So that's a really good trading day today. Looking into tomorrow, we have more news, I believe. I can't remember what it is. I believe it's red folder. And so looking into tomorrow, it's difficult because we have obviously formed SMT here at the 4-hour fair value gap. However, we are almost certainly going to be inversing this on the daily. Inversing this on the daily on both NQ and ES. I mean, we're into this daily here as well. So if we were to close above that daily on ES, we'd obviously be looking at this daily high as our draw, and then assuming we took that and then the SMT was violated with NQ, we could easily be looking at all-time highs in the next week or month. But yeah, we'll likely be looking bullish tomorrow, but we can't really tell until we turn up tomorrow, because obviously we haven't tapped into this daily fair value gap on NQ. But if we were to ignore SMT, it's definitely looking very bullish up to this high.